from throwing darts at youth players, laying off fireworks in his own house, and even meeting with mobsters. These are just some of the few crazy things that Mario Balotelli has done during his career, which undeniably makes his career stand out more than the average footballer. But Balotelli isn't just known for his off-the-field antics. The Italian striker was once deemed to be a wonderkid and was predicted to be one of Italy's next big superstars. This is the crazy career of Mario Balotelli. Balotelli's career started at local club Lumezzane, where he made his first team debut at just 15 years old, where he showed early signs of his talent as a striker. Balotelli even had trials at Barcelona from a young age. However, Balotelli was unsuccessful in the trials, which led him to move to Inter Milan in 2006. At Inter Milan, along came big expectations, as he was alongside many legends of the game, such as Zanetti, Crespo and Adriano, as well as many other top players. Balotelli immediately kicked off at Inter and gained the attention of many football fans after many top performances, including scoring a brace against Juventus and Regina, as well as scoring an 83rd minute goal against Roma in the Supercoppa Italiana. Shortly after, Balotelli made history for Inter by becoming Inter's youngest Champions League scorer at just 18 years old. However, Balotelli and Mourinho's relationship wasn't the best as it could have been. Mourinho even banished him from training at one point. Mourinho even said Balotelli was unmanageable and recalls a story of when Inter had no strikers because they were all injured, and Balotelli had got a red card within 42 minutes. Mourinho spent all of half time telling Balotelli to not get booked, to not do anything, and just play with the ball. In the 46th minute, Balotelli got sent off. Balotelli even appeared on national TV holding up an AC Milan shirt, which as expected, didn't go down too well with the Inter fans. After falling out with Mourinho, Mario Balotelli moved to England, where he signed for Manchester City, reuniting with his former coach Roberto Mancini, who was at Inter Milan with him. Balotelli quickly became a fan favourite, not just for his performances, but because of the madness off the pitch. Starting in 2011, Balotelli was caught throwing darts at youth players because he was bored. A few months later, Balotelli's own house was set on fire after he let off fireworks in his own house. 2 days later, he had one of his most memorable performances, scoring a brace at Old Trafford as Man City thrashed their rivals Man United 6-1, where he produced his iconic "Why Always Me" celebration, which was allegedly aimed at the press after all the controversies and stories surrounding him. But it doesn't stop there either, as Balotelli was apparently pictured with Italian mobsters according to numerous news sources, and was interviewed by anti-mafia police, and after crashing his car and being asked why he had so much money, Balotelli replied to the policeman who pulled him over, "Because I am rich." Can't argue with that one. Not gonna lie, I could probably make an entire video talking about this guy's life off the pitch, but don't let it distract you from his performances on the pitch. This guy was still a good player. In his first year, he got 12 goal contributions in 28 games, which isn't too bad for someone's first season in the Premier League. He even won the Golden Boy Award, just beating Arsenal's wonderkid Jack Wilshere, who he apparently didn't even know who it was. Again, fair enough. He also won the FA Cup that season with Man City, and in his second season in Manchester, Balotelli got 19 goal contributions in 32 games, including his only ever Premier League assist, which won Man City their first Premier League title in the most iconic moment in Premier League history. You know what I'm talking about. However, despite this, Balotelli also had his weaknesses as well, one of which was his on-the-pitch discipline, which led him to be booked off and sent off multiple times in the season, and led him to being banned for a few games, as well as being fined 2 weeks' wages, which he protested about, but then dropped it 1 week before the trial. This isn't really relevant either, but he did this in a pre-season game and was subbed straight after and got really angry at Mancini, which I've always found funny. During his time at Man City, Balotelli was also on international duty for Italy and solidifies his position as the centre forward for Italy. In the 2012 Euros, he had arguably his best game for Italy ever, scoring a brace against Germany in the semi-finals and produced one of football's most iconic and funniest celebrations. The funny thing is, he said this right after he's saying he doesn't celebrate goals because a postman doesn't celebrate delivering the news, or something like that. I'll put the quote here. After winning the semi-finals 2-1, Italy progressed to the final, but were sadly knocked out by 2010 World Cup winners Spain. Since the disappointing 2014 World Cup for Italy, however, Balotelli has been in and out of the Italy squad, but was recently reunited with current Italy manager Roberto Mancini after he called him up to one of Italy's training camps after 4 years of being left out of the squad. Balotelli then moved to AC Milan, where he had an impressive first season, getting 12 goals in 13 games, and then got 26 goal contributions in 41 games, as well as scoring some spectacular goals for the Milan side. At that point, Balotelli is at the top of his game and he's in red-hot form, with many people arguing his AC Milan stint being the peak of his powers. Then in 2014, Mario made his move to Liverpool, which he would later come to regret, saying it was the worst mistake of his entire life, getting 1 goal in 16 games. Pretty shocking, with fans calling him flop of the season, as well as having a bad relationship with manager Brendan Rodgers. So he went back to AC Milan on loan to help find form. However, things were not the same as the first time, getting 3 goals in just 23 appearances. Again, not great. Fast forward to 2016 and Balotelli makes his move to Nice, where things look to be on the up, scoring 2 braces in his first 2 games and getting 17 goals in 28 games. Balotelli actually did alright at Nice. If you look at his stats, he wasn't that bad. But again, another manager fallout this time, with Patrick Vieira, the former Arsenal man. This then saw Balotelli make a move to Marseille. And since then, Balotelli has made various moves to different clubs around the world, including Brescia, Monza, and a Turkish club I can't even pronounce. But nowadays, Balotelli is just chilling in Switzerland, fair enough, and currently plays for Swiss Super League side Sion. But yeah, at 32 years old, Balotelli is still playing football, and is still scoring goals to be fair. He has 6 goal contributions in 18 games, which is not too shabby I get, but to be honest, his career remains an anomaly. And it seems since his Nice departure, in my opinion, that Balotelli's just kind of disappeared. What do you guys think about this strange career? Did he reach his full potential, or could he have done more? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, and if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss videos like these. Thank you for watching. This has been Discussing Ball.